And for some sports stories, Sebastian Vettel has extended his lead of the World Championship after victory over Lewis Hamilton in a chaotic and controversial British GP. On a dramatic afternoon at Silverstone, which featured 2 safety car deployments and countless track controversies, Hamilton finished second despite being hit by Vettel's Ferrari teammate Kimi Raikkonen on the first lap. It was the second time in 3 races in which a Ferrari car had tangled with a Mercedes at the start. Two-time African champions Ayimba have confirmed that the team will now play their CAF Confederation Cup home matches at the Adoke Emesimake Stadium in Pt.4. Some other options were considered, but eventually the management of the club settled for that stadium. The Aba Elephants will host Williamsville of Côte d'Ivoire in their 3rd group game on the 18th of June. Ayimba previously used the UJ's Rennes Stadium in Calabar as venue for their home matches in the competition, but the ground has been suspended by CAF. This is following the poor state of the playing surface. Francis Ford Olivier Giroud says the French team will go into the World Cup semi-final against neighbours Belgium with a hunger to win. Both teams have earned their billing as pre-tournament favourites, with France ousting Uruguay in the last 8 and Belgium stunning 5-time champions Brazil to book their own semi-final spot. The former Arsenal striker would like to take Les Blues as far as possible in the tournament. France is one of the youngest teams in the World Cup, with star striker Kylian Mbappe only 19 years old. And Juventus fans can't wait for Cristiano Ronaldo to make up his mind and decide if he will make the switch from Real Madrid. Supporters said the arrival of Ronaldo will be a great boost for the Italian football, and where Ronaldo will live is being speculated on, with Italian newspapers talking about a villa in San Vito Street in the Rivaslago area. Ronaldo, who joined Real from Manchester United in 2008 for a then world record £80 million, is the Spanish club's all-time top scorer with 451 goals in all competitions and has won 2 La Liga titles and 4 Champions League trophies with them. And away from sports, Brazil's former president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva is to be freed from prison. This is despite serving a 12-year, 1-month sentence for corruption and money laundering. The 72-year-old has always proclaimed his innocence, saying the conviction was politically motivated. Polls conducted before he was jailed in April suggest he was the front-runner for the presidential elections to be held in October. He was jailed after a close vote with 6 Supreme Court justices in favour and 5 against. Rescuers are taking a break from an operation to bring more boys trapped in the Sang Luam cave out as soon as possible. Earlier today, divers worked to bring out 4 of them, with ambulances and helicopters on standby to take them to hospital. Authorities say the rescue operation continues on Monday. Japan has been hit by deadly floods and landslides, which has claimed more than 60 lives, leaving dozens missing. Since Thursday, western parts of Japan have received 3 times the usual rainfall for the whole of July, setting off floods and landslides. Most of the deaths have occurred in Hiroshima Prefecture, the town of Motoyama, where 23 inches of rain fell between Friday and Saturday morning. Further rain warnings are in effect, with more than 250 millimeters, that's 10 inches, predicted to fall in some areas by Monday. And the main news again. Pan-Yoruba group Yoruba Koya is asking Fulani political leaders to get involved in finding a lasting solution to the herders-farmers crisis. Leaders who met in Ilaro, Ogun State also asked governors in the region to come up with laws that will bring to the barest minimum the clashes between the herdsmen and farmers in their host communities. And several persons were injured today from a fire incident while scooping fuel from a broken pipeline at Dabo Pogo community in Niger State. And 4 of the 12 boys trapped in a cave in northern Thailand have been rescued, but the mission to save the remaining boys and their coach has been put on hold for 10 hours to allow for the replacement of air tanks. And that's news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Have a good night.